Shalom, family. Glory be to God and blessed be the Lamb. I bet some of you guys are starting to look forward to these little missives, aren't you? Me too. Let me straighten something out. I'm sure that, first of all, congratulations. Millions of you were with me when I had crossed the Rubicon. You were right there when I did it. But you already had knew what the actual truth was, whether I had said it or not. But sometimes it is just time. It is just time. Because if I hadn't have said that, people will take for granted the reality that is right before them. If I am on this planet, then that means bad things are about to happen. There is no denying who I am. The descriptor in the Bible spells it out. There's this argument still going on as far as the Trinity. There's an argument going on as to how we feel about religion. Let me clear something up. Number one, we don't give a rat's ass about any religion. All religion has been created and maintained by man. End of discussion. Rather or not their blessing and their knowledge was brought to them by an angelic being or not. It does not matter. If you simply honor the word for what it is, then it will be. If you honor the word for what it is, then it will be. You don't have to agree with the word. We're not interested in even knowing where you stand on the word. The word existed thousands and thousands and thousands of years before you did. The word has persisted throughout a time, through all wars, all evolutions, all mysteries, all knowledge. The word is the beginning of all wisdom and all knowledge. Without the word, none of you are anything. In fact, you're basically dead. You're already halfway there now. But that's an argument for a whole different audio. That's not what I want to really talk about tonight. I just wanted to straighten that out as a preliminary matter, because you have to understand, ain't no going back now. There is no going back now. Okay? Think of this as the next logical phase. I told you this would be the year of names. This would be the year of names. By the way, Jesus is the name that Christianity, Western style, gave to their Savior. I want to clear everything up. If you have been taught that Jesus was Western oriented and looking like a rock star with a very well-paid team, I mean, there's not one hair out of place on that guy's head. And who the hell does his makeup? Because it has maintained throughout time that image. Well, apparently that's the wrong image. It's something that you just have to get used to. It was done for your father's aggrandizement and for future use. We're trying to keep it nice. And for future news. We're not too upset about that. It was one in my house. In fact, it was 2 in my house. Unbelievable. And in the church I went to, Starlight Missionary Baptist Church, out on Willow Street in Acres Home. We're talking in the 70s and early 80s. There it was. I walked in the church and there was white Jesus. Now, I'm not here to asperse white Jesus because white Jesus have served a purpose. Guess what that purpose was? It has kept all of the different groups of Gentiles solidified to the faith and grounded to the faith. They just had the image wrong. But however, the faith is right. Moving on. Moving on. I don't usually know I'm lying because I have to make sure everything I do is justified. So I give warnings. This is another warning. This is more than just your normal public service announcement. This is a warning. Listen, I'm going to asperse your name because I don't feel like I owe you any respect. A man who walks away from the misery and the suffering of his own people, I need not respect. Okay? So, Mr. Turner, may I call you Sylvester? Or may I just I'm going to just call you Sly. Well, is that okay? That's not okay. Okay, we should just be calling you Sylvester. But Mr. Turner is completely not an option. So, you've had a long and illustrious career of making sure that you were always doing something both near and dear to your heart. Politics. You were a member of the Senate. I ain't done the background on you. I'm just musing and spitting things right off the top of my head. Then you became mayor of Houston for a very long time. You were one of the goodness gracious, the highest paid mayor in the nation. The highest paid mayor in the nation, or the second highest. Wow. $360,000, $350,000 a year? That's not bad at all. Did you spend all that money, by the way, because I don't understand why you're interested in getting back into politics. After all you've gained, if you've gained a lot, let us analyze militarily, politically, but militarily, what you have going for you. Show you how much we've been analyzing you, politically, militarily. It's the same thing for us. Either way, I say that because if you do what you really shouldn't do, you're probably going to end up annihilated in all kinds of ways. So let's analyze what you really have going for you politically. We're going to say that you have or will lose the black vote. Let's get that right out of the way. You have the support of your fraternal orders. By the way, did you guys talk amongst each other? Did you guys advise him that this is probably something that he shouldn't do? Because I will be utilizing the scatter battle. No. We're not bringing a sniper rifle, assault rifle, or nothing. We're going to use the old school scatter barrel. It's point and shoot. You can't miss with it. It's point and shoot. Okay? That's the one we shall be using. It just sprays of BBs throughout a given area. You don't have to know exactly where the scoundrel is. Just shoot the area up. you'll get him, because that's what's going to happen politically. And pardon me, Mr. Turner. Now, what does he have going for him? He will have the support of the moneyed and the well-connected, his fraternal brothers and sisters and brothers. He will also have the pretty much the support of the established politically, those who want to cling to change. I mean, to cling to the status quo. They want to complete the agenda that they have started, which would be the destruction of America on Satan's terms. And that's okay. I'm not too enthused with the place myself. I call it Babylon. What you call it? Oh, America. Well, maybe at one time it was that, but right now it has metamorphosized into Babylon. Mystery Babylon. It walks like it. It feels like it. It sounds like it. It lies like it. You know what my daddy used to say? If it walks like a duck, it's a damn duck. If it quacks like a duck, it's a damn duck. Quit deluding your damn self into thinking that that's a chicken. Does the water roll off of his back? Well, it's a damn duck. It's a duck. So we're going to call a duck a duck. So you will have the support of those and the LGBTQ members. You will pull some of the African American women, and we working hard on it. We shall be peeling away. If we can just get 2 out of 10 of them, we shall be fine. But that's as far as it goes. And it does not matter. Now, here's what's working against you. Here's what's working against you. Behind door number 1 is a never-ending ad campaign against your ass that can be played at any given time, day or night, seamlessly and endlessly for free, without cost. Okay, that's what you got working against you. Number 1, you won't be able to escape. And unlike the paid-for ads that you will spend tens of thousands of dollars on, unlike those, we won't have to compete for airtime. I will come on their mental and spiritual TV whenever I feel like it, to asperse you. Number two, we believe in a scorched earth policy when it comes to people like you. And now right there you may ask yourself, what does it mean by people like me? Race traitors, betrayers, idolaters, lovers of lust and the things of this world. You know, you. Those who would do anything to maintain the power and some kind of recognition and prestige in Satan's world. Did you know, Mr. Turner, that they named a park after you? In Acres Homes. Did you know that? I didn't know. I mean, they named a park after you, and you still alive. So I know, sir, that if they named a park after you, then you are well worth $360,000 a year. I don't know what you did to earn all that, but it had to be something. It had to be something. So that means you came in the door changing things, slinging and banging, taking care of your business and standing on your business. And what are you anyway? Because I read your biography or the intro to a biography, something about your legacy, and you said that you are an American. You didn't say African American, Black American, just American. Tell me something. When did you arrive? I mean mentally, spiritually, sociologically, psychologically. When did the final ounce of self-love leave your body? Was it on a Thursday maybe? Was it in the wintertime? When was the moment that you finally had came to the conclusion that it was more important that you be standardized, successful by European, Eurocentric standards than to serve your own people? In fact, not just serve your own people, but to do everything possible to harm your people. How much did it cost to put your black face to make sure that the white supremacy can use your black face to conjure up images of a credible man who's doing something for somebody? And you were the well-off and the connected, and sometimes the even disconnected. But we do know who you was not only doing anything for, which is fair. That's just an option. That is an option, Mr. Turner, to not do something for somebody. That is free will. That is optional. It's no harm, no foul, as far as we're concerned. And we're talking about in the flesh right now, with your life on the line, my life on the line, and warm blood, I would assume, still in your body, provided you're not leaking somewhere. Are you leaking, Mr. Turner? Are you leaking? You know, stabbed, shot, nosebleed. Well, okay then. You're fine. But the problem is that shit's not ever guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. Pay attention to the damn game. Do you know how important this is? Do you know? See, do you know? Man, no. Mr. Turner, you're not built like this. You're not built like this, Mr. Turner. Maybe you think it's the stoic thing to do. Have you any idea why they would want you, maybe? Because I know that it wasn't your idea to just step back into the limelight, say, I think I just might run for District 8A to do much or more of nothing and gather myself another 6 figures every year for doing not a damn thing, except hurt them niggas over there. I can't stand them niggas. And that's how you feel. And that's cool. Again, it's free will. But we draw the line. Here's where we draw the line at. When you are actively hurting them, then you have broke the rule. Then you have broke the rule. So I know, Mr. Turner, I came to talk to you as a man. I came to talk to you as an activist politician. Not quite the way that I'm talking to you now. I showed you mercy. I chose to remain in my human form, so to say. So I came to you as a man, and to talk to the mayor, and let him know that his policy on immigration was going to hurt the black family and the black population here. I know that he knew why I was there and what I was going to speak on. So when it was my turn to have my chance at his weak, frail, soft marshmallow ass, he gets up from the table along with his partner. And they walk out of the door. And as the door was closing, they were giving each other handshakes and laughing their asses off. Laughing because they were telling me, so I'm telling you, nigga. Mr. Turner said, I don't give a damn how many tens of thousands of you go homeless. We going forward with our own personal agendas. What does white supremacy want? Well then, whatever they want, that's what they get. And right now, they want your property and your neighborhoods and your black ass out, and they don't want to do it because you're going to know it was them, so they're going to use me again. and I'll act like I did it, and I'm going to support it, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. I don't need black support. Mr. Sylvester Turner. Should I go further? Should I go further? Do you, by the way, do you support genocide, sir? Because I couldn't help but notice that you've taken multiple trips to Israel, where they love genocide. They over there genociding their ass off. Genocide on the left, genocide on the right. By the way, did they speak of such things to you? I mean, about their plan to wipe out whatever ain't Israeli that stands alive inside of Palestine. Did they talk to you about that? Because you look like you one of them uppity Negroes who they would talk to about stuff like that. Plus you soft and they know that you jump on command. I do too, but just not to no other man. But like I say, we all have a boss. So who's your boss, Mr. Turner? Who's your boss, Mr. Turner? Shall we go there? Who's your boss? Okay. I'm not even sure about your political future. I'm only giving you a warning. This is too important to have your ass in the Congress doing more of what you have already done, which is nothing but hurt your own people, and to placate white people, white supremacists, who would also hurt them. You have been used like a dusting cloth. A dusting cloth. You, sir, are African American. You have their vote, I promise you, because I won't be getting it. I won't be getting the African American vote. This is for sure. So the ass got to go somewhere. So it's going to be you. So you should do the math. You know, do all the math though. Because again, this ain't the time for the furtherance of your fucking career. Okay? You would be in our way. Do it look like we are tolerating anything in our way? Now, unless you wanted to give a speech that say that you now all of a sudden believe in the great Lord, your Jesus, or Yahuwah, or the Creator, Elohim, well then you should probably not do this. Okay? Because of its importance. If this was 1985, no problem. 2010, no problem. But nigga, this is the end times. And we are in a mood for serving up calamities and death. I told you, we will do what it takes to get what we want. As far as I'm concerned, you've had 25 years and you never tried once. So for now, for your black ass to get in my way because of the furtherance of your political career, or because you're bored and are wife, you did have a wife, but then you turned on us, and then you didn't have a wife. But these are the types of things that will be answered if you keep playing this game. Again, it's too important. It's too important. May I suggest to the powers that be, if you need another candidate for District 18 outside of myself, then you should find one who is clean, who has not done any harm to my people, meaning gods and those who have chose God. Good luck finding that one, because if you don't, they'll run the same risk, and the risks are unlimited. We're not here to play games. Read the book of Revelation and act accordingly. If you want a major role in this, then Mr. Turner, you are up to bat. I will make you famous. I will make you famous, sir. Would you like to be famous? Even more famous than you are now? I mean, your name will be on the lips of millions. Are you after prestige? Because I can bring you prestige, sir, if that's what you need. Because you've made $350,000 for more than a few damn years. That's over $1 million. I'm dumb, but that's a lot of $1 million. Plus you were selling other things like and possibly your, you fill in the blank, Mr. Turner. And by the way, we will be going through every organizational connection that you have had for the past 15, 20 years, the entire time that you were mayor. We already know that you were surrounded by criminals. Your brothers are criminals, okay, that you were giving money to for one thing or the other. And then somewhere in there, you and your brothers became what? See, I don't want to do all that. So don't make me to do all of that. First, it would start as a drip, and then another drip, and then a drip drip, and then a drip drip drip. I could drop it all at once, but I like to watch you and make others watch you slowly pull a, they're going to get mad at me, pull a Harris. You see what's happening to her right now? Can you withstand it? Because we are going to age her ass 8 to 10 years. She going to start to turning gray before she get to the White House. She going to be, we finna gray her ass out. It's already started. So, if you wish to step into the fray, then just know what you're stepping into. Okay? You are in God's way. You would be in my way. And if you are the one, I mean, maybe you the Antichrist. Maybe you the man that I've been looking for. Maybe you the man that I've been looking for. Maybe Satan and Iblis have finally blessed one or knighted one. Is this the case? Because, I mean, then, let's get this party popping. We shall be starting the apocalypse soon. Armageddon soon. So, that's just a shot across the bow. You should think this through. Think about those who loved you. Think about those who you love and what you're going to lose and what you're going to miss and the things you have already done against your people. And you should tally all of this up. Judgment is near. And you, sir, could very well come quite quickly to the front of the line, if you get my drift. Enjoy the rest of your night.